So it had added a lot.
Yes. It definitely changes our characters because ASMUN focuses more on skills, as Noor said, rather than raw information or raw data. So we learn a lot, and we learn how to continue teaching ourselves more afterwards. It's something we can build upon rather than something that stops once the year has ended.
Yeah.
So, ladies, we're going to be asking you the usual annual questions.
Okay.
Participants, how are they chosen?
Okay. The participants are chosen. There are interviews to be conducted, and
Are they necessary students, or they could be from the outside?
no, they need to be students.
Volunteers or something?
They need to be students, but they don't necessarily need to be from Ain Shams University.
Yeah.
Students can apply from other universities as well.
Is there an age range?
Not by age, but students in the university, because it differs. On my last year of university, I'm going to be a different age from her last year of university. She's in Tibb, I'm in Elson, so we don't have. We have an age category for junior students.
That's why I asked.
Juniors for the school students.
And how do you propagate for yourself, guys? I mean, how should others know about this model?
There are many ways, multiple ways. We have our Facebook page or social media, and we do go to schools to make publicity for ourselves and different colleges, different faculties in Ain Shams, whether it is medicine, engineering, Elson, whatever. And when we go through, we have many people asking, and of course in our own Facebook pages, our friends and everyone we know. In juniors, we directly go to the school, we contact them, and we hold like mini conferences there. So we try to reach everyone as much as we can, and we are not usually limited by a number, but you can only take so much. So we try to do as much as we can, and we have like our own criteria. And this year is our 10th year, so we have developed like a criteria for ourselves. So we are trying to, every year we try to improve it, and we try to be much selective than the year before.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you were talking about the selection of the participants. Of course, is there a criteria on which you as participants selected that you could be gathered by? I mean, what exactly should be required and a participant of a UN model at
and who is going to play what? Okay.
Okay. There are different requirements for each position. ASMUN is
who's the Secretary General?
She's Rana Hilal. She's not present today. The Secretary General, the Senior Advisor, and the Head of the Organizing Committee are the High Board. And then there's the Academic Committee that handles the presentation of the sessions and the preparation of the academic material to be presented. And the Organizing Committee, there's Media and IT, there's HR, Public Relations, Logistics, and Fundraising. So, and in the Academic Committee, we have 3 councils and 1 court in the seniors model, and 2 councils and the General Assembly in the juniors model. So secretariats are chosen. We make plans.
What's her name again, Secretary General?
Rana Hilal.
Was she taught well how to express worries? Because this is the most important task of the EU and General Secretary.
Yes, she does.
Okay, great.
We follow
the formal one. We don't know the new one, how it's going to behave.
I don't know, or we don't know.
But it's generally the same thing. It's more or less
the same
simulation.
Ban Ki-moon?
Yeah, I think it will be the same. Yeah.
Tell you something. When I'm listening to you, I feel that you do have now more self-confidence, knowing well how to have direct contact with people.
Yes.
And you know well how to express yourself. I mean, have you been trained on that, or this is a talent which all the candidates should have or should enjoy before going or before being involved into this model?
As we aforementioned, there is an interview. Throughout the interview, it's actually long. It's about 30 minutes interview or 40 minutes. So it's quite long for students. The secretariats. Because as I have aforementioned, we start as delegates and then secretariats, so there is a row. So during the interview, we try to see the candidates who are not overqualified, someone who will learn something in ASMUN. So it is not exactly a certain criteria. They have to have a minimum so that we can build on, so that we have a successful year. We can help as much students as we can, because ASMUN tries to put in some soft skills. We are
Is the model time consuming? I mean, is it difficult to manage your time between your roles in the model and in the same time in studying, of course, and attending lectures and stuff like
yes,
that?
well, I'm a medical student. I'm a 5th-year medical student, so I definitely I am all the time busy and overworked and everything. However, it's about time management, and this is also something you learn about ASMUN. And we have only one session per week. It's on Friday morning, so the streets are not that busy. You don't take a lot of time to go there. So it's from 10 to 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it is not really that difficult. It's once, and believe it or not, it takes some of the tension out of you. Because talking all the time in a certain field of study, it's exhausting. With time, it is exhausting. So taking your mind off the same topic that you have been discussing for days and days and days, and discussing something totally different with students from other faculties, it definitely gives you a breath, you know. So no, it actually helps and motivates me to no, this is my leisure time. I have to work throughout the week and push myself through and do something fun at that time.
Especially because they're mostly interactive sessions. They're not lectures. So
Like a workshop, more or less.
yes, there's a lot of give and take. There's a lot of debate, and everyone's encouraged to express their opinion. So it has an element of edutainment rather than just us talking and them listening.
And please go ahead, because we were about to end it up.
Really?
We're running out of time. Girls, ladies, I guess like usual, we're very proud of you.
Thank you.
And we wish you all the best with all your endeavors. And wish that this could be helping you with your, giving you a better perspective and vision of your future, and enable you to work in specific fields with your qualifications. Thank you very much for coming over to the breakfast show, and may you have a very good day. Thank you, Nermina Abdurrahman, for the translation and
Thank you very much,
hard work.
Sama and Noor, thank you very much for being with us. We are going to leave you, but with a promise to see you again in another episode of our breakfast show. And if I were you, I'm going to take them into my windows, Dina. And they're going to be great, by the way.
Sure, my pleasure.
It's going to be a pleasure to have you again. And would you please send our regards to the Secretary General? We hope that she is going to do more. And I swear, when I was listening to you, I felt that what you're doing is better than what's being done right now as we speak in the real Security Council or the UN model there. By this, we come to the end of this very special episode of our breakfast show. My name is Nermina Abdurrahman, and I had all the pleasure to having me, my dear colleague Dina Hussein. Tomorrow is another day with another crew. Till then, thanks for watching.